The 2024 Ford Bronco 2-door Heritage Edition. What is it that stands out with this Bronco trim compared to all the others? Is it the white aluminum wheels with that retro steely look? The classic Ford fender script and white pinstriping? Perhaps you prefer the white dash and grille with the red Ford lettering? Or is it, in my opinion, the best feature of the Heritage, the shimmering white painted modular hardtop? Specifically the 2-door mod top with the so-called gunner's hatch over the back seats. For me, way back in 2020, when the Bronco Build and Price website first went live, Ford promised the optional black painted modular top availability across all Bronco trims. I had to check that option box right away. Of course, as it turned out, the modular hardtop didn't actually become available until just last year, and only on the newly introduced Heritage Edition Broncos, and only in white. Well, today I'm going to share with you the features of this special roof that make it stand out from the standard Bronco hardtop, the removable rear windows, and the aforementioned gunner hatch. Dig out your Bronco toolkit and grab the 1/4-inch drive ratchet and the large Torx Plus bit. Earlier prototypes of the mod top showed a lever that you flipped out to release the glass panel. But I guess Ford thought better of it and went back to the drawing board, redesigning the hold down with a large bolt to keep the window in place instead. With just one large fastener per window, it's still not much of a chore to release. Once loosened, fully remove the bolt and put it in your toolkit pouch so it doesn't get lost. Next, simply push on the window tab towards the outside of the truck to hinge the window out so you're able to grab it from the outside. The rearmost bottom portion of the glass has a tab that rests in a pocket in the window frame to keep it from falling out. Lift up on the rear end of the window pane to clear the pocket rest, and then wiggle it towards the back of the truck to release the front portion from the bayonet barbs. Here you can see the pocket support at the back of the window and the pair of barb sockets supported on the front. Reinstallation is the exact opposite of the removal. Angle in the front half of the window to engage the pair of prongs into the sockets in the window frame. Wiggle and press it towards the front of the Bronco to fully seat the glass. Bring the rear portion of the window up and towards the top and set it down in the receiver pocket. Make sure it's fully engaged before letting the window go. You can reach around to the inside while supporting the glass from the outside while you start the threads on the hold down bolt. Now onto the best feature, the roof panel, which is held in place with a pair of locking pivot latches similar to the front panel latches we're all familiar with. Slide the locking mechanism towards the front and pivot the levers away on both sides. Once unlatched, tilt it up and towards the front to lift it clear of the roof. Carefully swing it around and bring it back in through the cabin for safe storage. Installation again is the reverse of the removal. Start by engaging the pair of underhook tabs at the rear of the panel. Some effort is required to get it to fully seat towards the rearmost position for proper alignment with the lever guide pins. Once lined up, lock the levers in place and then you're done. With the way I gear up my Bronco, what with the roof rack and all my camping gear, it was never really going to be an option for me to go fully topless in the Bronco. Which is why the modular top option sat so high on my list of must-haves. It likely won't be very often that I'll go panelless, but when I do, I can't wait for my little Lexi to experience this next level of car rides. I'm sure she's gonna love it. I hope you enjoyed this special Heritage Edition episode. I plan on doing an in-depth look at the Heritage in an upcoming episode and noting some of the design changes and improvements I've noticed over my earlier 2021 Bronco, so you'll want to make sure you don't miss that one. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you again right here on The Lonely Overlander.